Jack Miller has made his intentions crystal clear. The Australian rider is not chasing a factory seat at Monster Energy Yamaha, but is instead prioritizing stability, familiarity, and team atmosphere with Prima Pramac Yamaha. In an era where riders are often willing to gamble everything for a factory ride, Miller's stance is both refreshing and telling about his current mindset. At present, one seat at Yamaha's satellite team, Pramac, remains unfilled for the upcoming MotoGP season. With Toprak Razgatlioglu already confirmed, the battle for the second spot narrows down to Miller and Miguel Oliveira, both riders eager to prove their worth and secure their future. Speculation had suggested that Miller, who has shown more consistency than Oliveira this season, could even be promoted to the factory Yamaha squad. Alex Rince's place is far from secure given his struggles against team leader Fabio Quartararo, and Yamaha's management is quietly weighing its options. However, Miller has no desire to enter that political tug-of-war. Instead, he values the atmosphere within Pramac, the satellite team that has offered him stability and a strong working environment. Speaking candidly, Miller said, "My main priority is to stay at Pramac. I love the team and the atmosphere. My goal right now is to continue here. We'll see what happens," he declared. Miller's career has always been unconventional. After a direct leap from Moto3 to MotoGP in 2015, bypassing Moto2 entirely, he has represented Ducati, KTM, and Pramac under their Ducati alliance. That journey has given him resilience and adaptability, but it has also taught him the value of finding a team where he feels comfortable and supported. Although Miller admitted that he has received approaches from other outfits, his subtle message to Yamaha was unmissable. If they want him, it has to be within Pramac's structure. That is where he feels most at home. Miller also made it clear that he will not wait indefinitely. Contracts in MotoGP often drag deep into the season, sometimes until November, but the Australian wants clarity much sooner. "I have some offers, but my aim is to stay with Yamaha. I enjoy riding the M1, and I'm excited about the updates to come. I don't want to wait until November to know about my future. I want clarity as soon as possible," Miller insisted. This comment carries weight. While he is determined to stay in MotoGP, Miller openly admits that he is considering alternative paths, including a potential switch to World Superbike should MotoGP opportunities dry up. Of course, I love racing motorcycles, but I also have a family, and I've spent almost 20 years away from Australia. Sometimes you miss home," he confessed. "But my priority is to stay in MotoGP, improve my results, and continue here until I retire. We'll see what happens." Miller's comments reveal more than just personal preference. By downplaying a factory seat, he positions himself as a rider who values continuity and performance over prestige. For Yamaha, this could be exactly what they need. A rider who is committed, adaptable, and not weighed down by the politics that often surround the factory team. At the same time, his insistence on an early decision puts pressure on Yamaha management. Should they delay too long, Miller may decide to explore other avenues, and losing a rider of his caliber would be a major setback. Miguel Oliveira, meanwhile, will be desperate to prove his case in the coming races, but Miller's stronger results and his ability to adapt to the Yamaha M1 arguably give him the edge in this battle. In the bigger picture, Yamaha face a strategic dilemma. Do they back a proven battle-hardened rider like Miller, who offers consistency and leadership within a satellite structure? Or do they take a gamble on alternative options for the sake of long-term development? For Miller, the decision will shape the final chapters of his MotoGP career. Stay with Pramac, and he remains in a competitive environment where he feels valued. Move elsewhere, and he risks instability, but could open doors to fresh challenges. Miller's stance also highlights a wider trend in MotoGP, where satellite teams are no longer seen as a step below factory squads. In recent years, outfits like Pramac, LCR Honda and Tech 3 have proven they can deliver podiums, even victories, when supported with competitive machinery. Riders are increasingly realizing that comfort, trust, and team culture can outweigh the lure of factory branding. Jack Miller's hard-code message is more than just a career preference. It's a reminder that MotoGP success is not only about horsepower and contracts, but also about human connection, trust, and the freedom to race without unnecessary pressure. As fans, we now wait to see, will Yamaha secure his services quickly? Or will Miller be forced to consider an exit strategy? Whatever the outcome, the Australian's decision is set to shape the MotoGP grid for 2026 and beyond. For more exclusive MotoGP stories, race analysis, and transfer updates, don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss the latest insights straight from the paddock.